In this lecture, we are looking at how you can use the GroupBox component to group radio buttons and checkboxes together. Let's go to Qt Creator and play with us. Here we are in Qt Creator. We are going to create our project. It's a Qt Quick application. We are calling it GroupBox Demo, saving it in the usual location. Choose our Qt version and choose our desktop kit. We want to change the title here to reflect what we are doing. Inside, we want to put a column component. Set the spacing to 10, and I want it to fill the parent. We have to include Qt Quick controls. So we say Qt Quick controls 2.4. And we want to put in a label component that says what this does. Okay, it's a group box that is going to wrap around radio buttons that we're going to look at right now. We're going to put in a group box component. It is going to have a title that says choose bonus. We're basically going to let the user choose what they want to take as the bonus. And we want it centered in the parent horizontally. The group box doesn't have a layout system of its own, so you have to lay out your own things inside. We're going to put a column component. And we're going to say radio button to put one radio button. Text is going to be hook. Okay, we're going to put a bunch of other radio buttons. Let's say green T, and why not? By now, if we run this application, we will have 3 radio buttons laid out vertically and in a group box component. This group box is not only visual because it groups these radio buttons together, allowing you to only check one. Let's run and show you what I mean. You see that we have our title on top, and we can only check one checkbox inside this group box. This is the effect you usually want with radio buttons, to let the user only choose one thing among a list of options that you give them. And you can know when one is checked by handling the checked signal. For example, let's choose the Coke radio button here. We can say on check state changed, okay, and say if checked equals to true. I like to do it this way because it is more understandable and easier to see. We say console log and if it's not checked, we're going to say is not checked. Let's run again. I check it, they say that the button is checked. I click on another button, the Coke button is unchecked, and we know here, okay, you can capture all this information in your handlers if you happen to need that. This is really all there is to working with GroupBox and radio button. I am going to add another group box that wraps around checkboxes just to show you how you can use that. And in fact, I can copy this group box to save some typing. I'm going to copy and paste it down here. And I'm going to change this to checkbox. paste. Here we're going to say choose Qt supported platform, for example, and here we can say Windows, Mac, Linux, and let's specify desktop platform here to be specific. Okay, if we run this application, what shall we see? We will see checkboxes down. Okay, a group box wrapping around checkboxes. You see the title here, choose Qt supported desktop platform, and you can choose one. Okay, it says Cock button checked. I don't want this. It should say Windows button checked. This is the evil thing about copy pasting. Run again. And you can know when the Windows checkbox is checked. And I want to draw your attention to something, and that is that when you group checkboxes inside a group box, they are not exclusive. You can choose multiple stuff together, like here when we have Linux and Mac selected. But notice that with radio buttons, you can only choose one. So if you need to have your choices exclusive, use radio buttons. If you need your choices to be not exclusive, use checkboxes. From the C++ side of Qt, it is possible to make checkboxes also exclusive, but from Qt Quick, I still have to see a way to do that, but you're probably not going to need that because radio buttons are enough for this purpose. Okay, this is really all I wanted to show you about the GroupBox component. In the next lecture, we're going to look at the page indicator component and how you can use it with the swipe view. I'll see you there.